Okay, so since I've been out of school for a week, it's kind of hard to say, um, to remember exactly what class had. Um, a lot of the classes are blending together for me. So it's like kind of remember like the pen thing that for a second I'm thinking the pen thing was something we did in modern, but I kind of know that we did do that in creative process, but it's things like that that I'm blending classes together with. So bear with me. But my relationship with modern dance, it's evolved in a way of I feel like I have seen progress, just because I've learned a lot in technique as it is, and just learning as the days go by. Um, I'm remembering the Horton technique and like the dips and it's just certain things I'm remembering that we do and how we do it, and I've always loved modern contemporary. They're kind of the same. So it's I've grown even fonder to modern the more that I learn about it. So I'm always looking forward to the challenges and the education of it. I've experienced positive and challenging emotions for the experience in class. It's been, strenuous. I'm going to answer this other question about the physicality. So it's been challenging to deal with the stamina. It's been challenging to deal with the strength of my core. I don't have a lot of core strength. It's what I'm working on now, of course, in the gym and in class. So I'm definitely struggling to stay up in that one position. And so, when we're on the floor and trying to make sure we stay up on our point and things like that, like when we were, doing this number. So trying to stay balanced and trying to keep my stamina up, because sometimes I do start breathing heavy because I forget how to breathe. I also forget how to breathe sometimes. So I'm trying to remind myself, breathe, breathe, breathe. And so that's some of the things I'm struggling with. It's just like being fit for dance. So I've always danced. I'm always dancing. And I danced over the summer, but I didn't go to the gym and I didn't run. So it's like my stamina is low, and just things of that nature. Like I'm just not exactly as fit as I would like to be. Especially like in areas where I have to hold my arms up for long, or when we have to hold that squat position for a long time. That hurts. It doesn't hurt, but it's uncomfortable. And so leaning into that discomfort is something that I'm learning to do, as much as I hate it. So dealing with that is like a challenging but also positive emotion, just because of the fact that I know that it's making me stronger. It's going to make me a better dancer. So I'm really satisfied. It's a satisfying and accomplishing feeling to go through these challenges in modern dance. I would say in ballet, we're doing we're doing all the things that ballet does. In modern, we're also doing those things. We're also pointing our feet. We're also, I can't remember the name of putting our feet out to the side, like the positions, but I do know we're in first position sometimes, and it's just, I do notice that we have some ballet technique in modern class, and I just couldn't name them all right now, but I see the relationship, and it's definitely going to make me a broader dancer, as a student, dancer, person, all the things. It's going to make me a better, it's just going to make me a better dancer because I'm getting that technique in, and I feel like I can't say too much more on that, especially with the fact that I haven't been in school for a week, but I see the technique, I see how they relate. And I understand that modern stems from ballet. It came about because somebody in ballet was like, hey, I don't want to be perfect anymore. I want to, I just want to tweak it a little bit. So, although it's still a technique thing, and I could be wrong about that last statement, it's more so about contemporary. But point still stands, they're a little different, but they're a little similar. And so that's how I see the relationship between the two. And my goals and intentions, just to keep trying, keep doing good, keep trying to get better, keep pushing yourself to do better, and remember that you're still like new to the technique game, so don't be hard on yourself, don't have high expectations for yourself. You can set goals, and those goals would be to practice after class and go over the things you learned and anything else you may want to learn, and just ask questions if you have them. Try to stay curious and try to make sure you're doing things right, and just get that strength up. Stay in the gym, stay in class. That's never a problem, especially now that I'm doing my dance major. That's never been a problem to stay in class, but dance major, I will never like skip class just for the heck of it. So being in class, making sure I'm like being actually attentive though, like paying attention, but always paying attention, just always pay attention. And just do right by me. Just make sure I'm here, fully locked in, focused, and making sure I follow instructions and do everything right. Just try to do everything right, and eventually I will be a very fluent modern dancer. Just making sure I know technique and everything like that. So that's what I expect myself by the end of this semester. Or by next week, I should understand how to point correctly. I should understand just some of the moves in modern dance. I should understand how to do them properly without Professor Camille having to correct me every time. And I do want myself to know that it's okay that she's correcting you. It's okay, like that's part of the process. And so like, and you're new to it, you're new to the technique. So like, you're gonna have to be corrected like every week until you get it, and that's okay. But once she tells you something, you need to make sure you're doing it and you're actively trying to remember to do it. Because if she has to tell you too many times to remember to do it, then it's kind of like, okay, you're not learning, hello. But it's a really hard dance. I mean, it's a really hard dance style. It can be a really hard dance style, trying to learn it and trying to perfect the things. So just giving myself some space to do good, and just breathe, literally. But yeah, I expect myself to improve by next week or the following week at least, in modern dance.